Hi guys, and welcome to our WWE Super...
Here's your breaking news! The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, you're next!
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Let me in.
Hi guys, and welcome to our WWE Super Showdown prediction video. Yes, we are back with our next prediction video. The Royal Rumble has come and gone. And now we are near the end of February and we are back in Saudi Arabia. Yes, WWE's third year in Saudi Arabia with Super Showdown. Yes, now of course, I think the Saudi shows have gotten a bit better. Last year, obviously Super Showdown last year was terrible, Undertaker and Goldberg, awful. But we did have Crown Jewel, which I thought was a fun show. You know,
yeah.
the Fiend winning the Universal title was the best thing for me.
We had the first women's match ever in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Between Natalia and Lacey Evans.
Yeah, it was a fun show. I think it was actually one of the best Saudi shows we've had so far. So hopefully they can continue this trend now with Super Showdown. And this card does look good. There's some potentially good matches, but we say that a lot about the Saudi shows and they end up being stinkers. But you never know. But you're looking forward to it, Callum?
Yeah, I mean, it's a Saudi Arabia show, isn't it? So there's going to be a bit,
Well, it's their, sixth shows out of Saudi Arabia now? 6 shows, so
Is it like the fourth Super Showdown there's been or something? Because they had the one in Australia and then
This is the third, yeah. They've had one in Australia, now the second in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Get to it!
Yes. Right. Let's start with the first match. We'll just go for Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a steel cage match. I'm just a bit bored of this now.
Yeah, this feud, why is this feud still going on?
They had a match at TLC, which Baron won. That was a tables match, wasn't it? If I'm not
TLC
mistaken.
match, yeah.
TLC match. Then they had a match at the Royal Rumble, which was a last man standing match.
No, it was Falls Count Anywhere.
Falls Count Anywhere.
Which Roman won.
Which Roman won. And now we're having like a rubber match at Saudi Arabia, but I'm just not interested. I just don't care.
This should have been the end. They should have ended the feud at the Royal Rumble. It's continuing going on. I feel like because they're waiting for Roman, you know, they're waiting for Roman. I think, you know, for the obvious feud for WrestleMania. So, but until then, they're like, just continue this Baron Corbin feud. But steel cage match, I don't care. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah. That's all we've got to say. And end this feud, please.
Yeah, I feel like if it's a rubber match to end the feud, then the only person who's going to win it is Roman.
Duh. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So that's all there is
That's all we've got to say about that.
One. Let's move on. Yeah. Let's go for this gauntlet match for the two-week trophy? Question mark. So we have AJ Styles versus Andrade versus Bobby Lashley versus Eric Rowan versus R-Truth versus Rusev, and the winner gets a trophy, and it's a gauntlet match. So
yeah, it's just a Saudi trophy. It means nothing. It's just a match put together so some people can have a match on the card, isn't it? Who can get a nice paycheck. There was a rumour that Batista was going to be in this match in a big shock announcement, but that rumours, you know, there's rumours everywhere nowadays, especially heading towards WrestleMania. But if that happens, whatever. But
well, I'll certainly be happy about it.
Yeah, if on the current match announced with the current wrestlers, I'm gonna go with Rusev. No.
Styles.
Well, let's say Rusev. I'm gonna go with AJ Styles because I feel like, just give him something.
I feel like he's been missing for a little while as well. Was he injured or something? He only returned to Raw like last week or something.
No, he was in the Royal Rumble match. I think he picked up an injury in the Royal Rumble match, didn't he? Remember? I think Edge injured him or something, maybe.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, I just think AJ Styles because he hasn't done all that much, AJ, the last couple of months with the OC. I feel like he's been a bit lingering around, and I feel like they need to back him back. And if he is potentially going to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania, which is a heavily rumoured match, which I'd love to see, then I think they just start pushing him semi-strong again.
You could have The Undertaker cost him the match at Saudi Arabia.
Well, didn't he say something on SmackDown? I'm the best superstar of any era. So they're teasing it. They're teasing it, because then Undertaker can come out going, are you sure about that? Oh my God! But anyway, I'm going to go AJ Styles. But although there's a few other people, Andrade could win it, Bobby Lashley could win it.
Eric Rowan and R-Truth have no chance.
Rusev could be a shot. There's a few. There should be a fun match. It's a gauntlet match. But I think the last two is definitely going to be Andrade and AJ. But I think AJ's going to win. That's my pick.
I think AJ will win as well.
Okay.
As much as Undertaker might come out at the end to set something up, but yeah, I feel like AJ is just the smart choice for this match.
Yeah.
Right. This is quite a groundbreaking thing for Saudi Arabia. Obviously, we had the first women's match at the last one, which was Lacey Evans versus Natalia.
Yep.
Now we're having a title defended on the pay-per-view as well. So we have a singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Obviously, it's Bayley, the champion, versus either Carmella or Naomi. So they're going to have that match on SmackDown tomorrow.
Yep.
And that will decide the number one contender for the title at Super Showdown.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. First ever women's championship match in Saudi Arabia. Okay, it's a big thing, big deal. I'm obviously going to go with Naomi to win the match tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're pushing her back up again as a big star because she's been out injured for ages. She's great to see her back in the Royal Rumble. And I feel like they can push her as one of the next big women on SmackDown. SmackDown is missing a good women's division. I think apart from Bayley and Sasha, there's really not many else. So yeah. If it is going to be Naomi and Bayley, I think it should be a fun match. And I'm actually going to go big. I'm going to go with Naomi to win the belt in Saudi Arabia. I think that'll be a big deal. I think it'll be a big moment. Naomi could have that forever, winning the first women's belt in Saudi Arabia to a big pop. Because I think the Saudi fans do like the women wrestling. I think it's just obviously what happened beforehand, but there was a big pop for the Saudi crowd when Natalya and Lacey Evans were wrestling. But anyway, I think it'll be a good match, and I'm going to go with it if Naomi wins tomorrow. Naomi to win the match because Bayley I feel bad for Bayley. That heel turn, we all thought it was going to be a big thing for her, and she's just been as boring as steel for the last couple of months. So yeah, I'm going to go with Naomi to win. And yeah. What about you, Callum?
I think regardless of who wins the match tomorrow, I think Bayley will retain. Because I think WrestleMania is going to be Bayley versus Sasha.
You think?
For the SmackDown Women's Championship with Sasha being the face and Bayley being the heel. Because obviously we've got Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. Looks like it's going to be Becky versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, definitely.
So then you've got the SmackDown one, and I feel like the only person who realistically can challenge Bayley at the moment is, as you said, either Naomi or Sasha. And if Naomi does win tomorrow and faces her at Super Showdown, I just feel like it could be Sasha at Mania who faces her for the title. So I'm going to say Bayley's going to retain.
All right, that's a good call. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Right, let's go for a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match now. We have The New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston, because Xavier Woods, I'm assuming, is still injured, versus The Miz and John Morrison. So that's for the Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, oh, go on, you start. Who have you got and why?
The Miz and Morrison.
Okay.
Because John Morrison's just recently returned. Well, a couple of months now, is it? December?
Yeah, a couple of months, yeah. 2.
And obviously he's joined back with the Miz. They had a tag team back before John Morrison left. And I just feel like the New Day have had it for a little while. They don't really need the belts to be watched or be enjoyed because they're the New Day. And I just feel like John Morrison's first championship match back. The Miz hasn't done an awful lot in a while.
Nope.
Give him the tag team championships.
Yeah, fair enough. I too. I'm going to go with The Miz and John Morrison to become new SmackDown champions. I just think it'd be a good decision. Because I think they'd have a really good reign with the tag team belts because they are a really good team, John Morrison and The Miz. We saw it with that little promo they cut on SmackDown last week, like a film trailer. It was really funny.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Shut up! But yeah, I just think it'd be cool. I'm the New Day. I've said this so numerous times. They're getting old now. As much as I like Kofi, I like Xavier, and I love Big E. They've been a tag team now for what, 5 years? And even though Kofi did get a 6-month reign with the WWE Championship last year, I do think it is time. All three of them go off on singles runs now, but I've said that for yonks and it hasn't happened. But anyway, as much as I like Kofi, Big E, Xavier, but anyway.
It's about to happen eventually.
Yeah.
They're about to have a break.
I want that Big E heel turn, please. I'd love to see Big E as a heel. He's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to go with The Miz and John Morrison to become new SmackDown champions, and I think they'll have a good reign. Hold it till WrestleMania at least, yeah.
Same, cool. Right, the Raw Tag Team Championships. The champions, Seth Rollins and Murphy. His name isn't Buddy Murphy anymore.
God.
It's just Murphy.
Vince, stop it!
He likes getting rid of people's last and first names, don't they? It's not Mustafa Ali, it's Ali. Although I don't know if it's Mustafa anymore.
Andrade.
It's Murphy. Andrade. What happened to Cien Almas?
I think. Andrade's good.
Anyway. So Seth Rollins and Murphy versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. So they came out to help the Viking Raiders against Seth Rollins' gang of the AOP and Murphy.
Yeah.
So now we have a Raw Tag Team Championship match.
The Monday Night Messiah. Yeah, I love this new faction though with Seth Rollins. It is great. It's one of the best things on Raw. His faction, like with AOP and Buddy Murphy. I just love it. Well, I always consider Buddy Murphy. Sorry, fucking Murphy. I do love this new faction. It's so great. And Seth Rollins didn't need it, obviously, because he was really floundering as a fake babyface, but it's great. And this should be a good match. And I love the Street Profits. They're really entertaining. They're really funny. They're a great tag team. However, I'm going to go with Seth and Buddy Murphy to retain here because it's their first. I think it's their first defense of the belts since they've won them. So yeah, I just think if they want to push these two as like a big, strong team, give them at least one defense till WrestleMania. And as much as like the Street Profits, I don't think they'll take too much from this if they take a loss because they're a really funny team. Yeah. But I think AOP are definitely going to come out and get involved and maybe help them retain. But yeah, should be a good match. But I'm going to go with Seth and Buddy to retain.
Yeah, I feel like there'll be like some kind of all-out brawl between, I don't know, Joe, Kevin, the Viking Raiders, the AOP, Murphy, Seth.
Oh my God!
Street Profits. They won't be outnumbered actually.
Yeah.
I still think somehow Murphy and Seth will find a way to retain though. I think they'll retain because they haven't had the belts for long, and I think if they're trying to
about a month,
keep a strong looking faction, keep the belts on them.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the plan's going to be for them for WrestleMania, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
Right.
Next
so
match.
we've both gone for Seth and Murphy.
Have we disagreed on anything yet? Apart from Bailey and
Naomi. But these shows are kind of predictable in a way because you're not going to change major titles.
Or are they? We all thought Seth would beat the Fiend.
Well,
and what happened?
That's because of Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, because they didn't ruin it.
Anyway, on to the next match. Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet for the WWE Championship.
Brock Lesnar, next.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. I mean, fair enough. Like Ricochet, does he deserve a chance at the WWE Championship?
He won a Gauntlet Match, didn't he? Or triple threat match, didn't he? So
yes, I can't remember. I think did he beat Randy and some of the? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Anyway,
but anyway, yeah. So I mean, it's going to be Brock versus Drew at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's the big money match we all want to see. And the main eventing. So.
I just can't see. It's not going to be as much of a draw if Ricochet versus Drew or I don't know. I mean,
it would be a better match, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as big. But
could be a triple threat, but I still doubt that.
No.
Yeah, Brock's going to retain. This is quite a simple one.
Yeah, I don't think this will go longer than 10 minutes. Although Ricochet will get his moves in. He'll get hit a bunch of flippy moves, and he'll probably be like very similar to Ray and Brock at Survivor Series. There'll be lots of Brock will be like getting annoyed, but eventually he'll counter a big splash F5. It's dead easy. Yeah, Ricochet winning the WWE Championship. No, not this early. Even though I do like Ricochet, but yeah, Brock's retaining. Very easy.
Maybe one day.
Oh yeah, maybe later on this year or next year. Ricochet's time will come definitely, but it's definitely not now because we all know we're getting Brock and Drew at WrestleMania.
That's the main match.
Yeah. Okay. On to the main event then, Callum.
The main event.
Not like the main event. Yeah.
Well, it's probably likely to be the main event, I imagine. Yeah. Unless, of course, it's somehow Roman and.
No, it'll be either Brock or
Ricochet. It won't be. Yeah. So we have the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the Universal Champion, versus Goldberg.
Oh God.
For the Universal Championship.
Yeah, I'm nervous about this match. It's nice to say. As much as it's great to see Goldberg back. I love Goldberg, but I didn't think he'd come back and challenge the Fiend. So yeah, this is a big. Obviously, the only reason this match is happening really is because it's Saudi Arabia. Goldberg's back for a big paycheck. This match would never happen if it wasn't a Saudi show.
It's probably only going to be about 5-10 minutes anyway. At the most.
If that, I think it'll probably go less than 5 minutes. But anyway. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. I think the Fiend and Goldberg, it's a very intriguing prospect. And while I do think the Fiend is retaining, I do think the Fiend is going to retain in this match. I am nervous. I am a little bit nervous that they're going to pull a big stunt here where Goldberg's just going to squash the Fiend in like 3 minutes. And oh my God, if that happens,
The problem with the Fiend now is that because of this feud with Seth, where he could kick that on about 17 stomps. And is this one of them things where if he gets beat by anyone, it's gonna seem like it was stupid because of the way that he's been booked?
Well, no, because don't forget they did tease a weakness with the Fiend. Remember in the Bryan feud, the Fiend's got a weakness, I can tell you, and I think they're going to explore more on that in the WrestleMania match. Whoever he faces, Roman, whoever he faces. So I think the Fiend has got a weakness in the storyline. So. But I don't think Goldberg's going to explore it. He's just going to... But anyway, I think the match will be fun. This is my prediction for the match. I think Goldberg's going to hit a bunch of spears early on. Jackhammer. The Fiend kicks out. Goldberg's like, what the hell? He goes for another spear. The Fiend counters. Claw or Strabigail. 1, 2, 3. And the Fiend, it's a big rub for the Fiend. He's beaten Goldberg.
Surely Goldberg of anyone can kick out of a Sister Abigail.
Well, I think
Like maybe we
just the
see
claw.
maybe we see him kick out of the Sister Abigail or break out of the claw, because I don't think anyone's actually done that yet, and that makes Goldberg still look at
but I
least
think-
like Goldberg.
Look, I think Goldberg is going to obviously put over the Fiend here, even though like I said, I'm a little worried there could be a squash here, like Kevin Owens 3 years ago at Fastlane. But anyway, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to go with the Fiend to retain in what should be a short but very fun match. And I have heard rumours that we're going to be getting Goldberg and Roman at WrestleMania. And it's the Fiend and John Cena at WrestleMania. But there's so many different rumours for WrestleMania. You can't listen to them all because we'll be here all day. But yeah, I am nervous. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to go with the Fiend to retain. Who have you got?
John Cena is coming back next Friday to SmackDown. And the fact he's going to SmackDown, I can't think of anyone realistically who he'd have a match with except for the Fiend.
Elias. Haven't you heard? It's been reported it's going to be Elias at WrestleMania.
No.
Elias. I know. I've thought the same way. David Meltzer said it was going to be Elias and John Cena.
Well, I sincerely hope
I
not,
can't
because
wait for that.
That'd be an absolutely terrible.
Because they had a segment last year, didn't they? But anyway.
Cena would win within about 5 minutes with his lightning fist.
Yeah. But anyway, go on. Who have you got? Fiend or Goldberg?
I don't know, because it could be that Roman beats Goldberg for the Universal Championship, while it's Cena versus the Fiend, and the Fiend just wins in a singles match. But I don't think they're not gonna make the Fiend look weak or put down his build or anything
this is
until at
Goldberg.
least WrestleMania.
But if the Fiend does win, don't forget it's a massive rub for him. Very few people.
Well, I know.
Only
Yeah.
Taker, Triple H, and Brock have beaten Goldberg in WWE, so if the Fiend could be in that list, that'd be amazing. So yeah. But have you got the Fiend or Goldberg? It is quite tricky when you think about it. But deep down,
the Fiend.
The better booking decision definitely is the Fiend, because if Goldberg just won,
Goldberg's only ever
fans
going to
will
come
piss.
back for a couple more matches, and he only comes back for Saudi Arabia shows and SummerSlam to squash Dolph Ziggler. I just don't think him going into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion again is going to be a huge draw, especially if it's against Roman.
That is a good match. I just don't want to see the Fiend get squashed on to get that match. No.
I'm going to go for the Fiend, but it is nervy. It is.
Same.
It is, especially considering we know they will change the Universal Championship on a Saudi show, because they did it with Seth and the Fiend
Last year.
Yeah,
I just think the Fiend's got to go to WrestleMania as Universal Champion. Please do not let Goldberg squash him.
Get speared by Roman.
I will be so pissed if Goldberg just beats the Fiend in like 2 minutes. If that, Anyway, is that everything? Yeah,
that's everything.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you all very much for watching.
We could get Shinsuke versus Braun for the Intercontinental Championship.
Maybe. If that happens, Braun. Anyway, but anyway, yes. Thank you all for watching, guys. These have been our Super Showdown prediction videos. Video. We'll be back very soon, actually, with Elimination Chamber, because the Elimination Chamber is very. I think it's in 2.5 weeks, in 8th of March. So we'll be back just a week or so, I guess, not even that long, for our Elimination Chamber prediction video. So yeah, guys, we won't be going long. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and let him in. You're next.